So this gun is safe. We're going to talk about grip. What I want you to do is grab the gun with your right hand or whatever hand you use. In this case, it's right hand. Bring the gun all the way up with the beaver tail all the way down on the web of the hand. No space in between there. The rest of my fingers are going to wrap around just underneath the trigger guard with my index finger on the frame. I'm going to bring the gun around so you guys can see. Remember, this is safe because I have a berm right there and I'm not pointing at anything. I just wanted to show you guys. Pinky is going to go under this pinky. Ring finger is going to interlace in between there and there. Middle finger in between there and there. And index finger just under the trigger guard. Left thumb is going to go fold down. And then the right thumb is going to fold over the top of it. Now, here's the thing. I try to tell people is keep that thumb down, because if you keep that thumb up, you might ride the slide and then do some malfunction. So let's actually see what happens on a a two-handed grip as I shoot this. And let's see the recoil on a two-handed grip. Okay, there you could see that I just recoiled really quick. The gun springs back exactly where it is. That's with a two-handed grip. Now you may ask yourself, well, what's the least amount of fingers and hand that I could have on this? Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see how many you actually need to shoot the gun. So here we go. We're going to 5 fingers, going down to 4 fingers, going down to 3 fingers. Can I get away with 2 fingers, you think? Let's try. 2 fingers. This is all you need to hold the gun. Again, look at this. See how even those are pretty quick follow-up shots. So there you go. That's all you need is 1 finger and the thumb on there. So you guys telling me, did you have to over grip this gun? You do not have to. So that is grip. You basically want to have your hands wrap the gun only as strong as a firm handshake. Point the gun downrange and press. Simple as that. And that is your basic grip. Okay, the next thing we're going to cover is sight alignment and sight picture. We'll explain a lot more of that on the range, but what I can tell you is, again, what I like to say is let the sights dictate the cadence of fire, which means if those sights aren't lined up on target and you are pressing consistently straight back, there is no reason to take the shot if those sights somehow come off the target. If the sights are on the target, then by all means, press the trigger. Again, let your sights dictate the cadence of fire. Let's take that exercise out on the range. Sight alignment and sight picture. Sight alignment basically is the 2 relationships you have here, and that is between the front sight and the rear sight. Sight picture is the relationship between the front, rear, and then the target. So basically, when you want a sight alignment, you want to have the front sight level with the rear sight, and then you want to have the front sight in the center of that rear notch. Then you take that image and you superimpose it on the target and begin your press. Let's try this left-handed, right-handed, then some kind of strange shooting that I'm going to show you just to prove a point, and then we'll do both-handed shooting. So let's go ahead. We're going to load up. I'm going to do it left-handed. Again, I'm going to line up the sights, doing my same stance. Take my right hand, put it on my chest, and I'm going to basically line the sights up and press. Line the sights up, press. I'm going to do it right-handed now. Pointing at the target, line up the sights, press. Line up the sights, press. Again, let's do it two-handed. Now, actually, I can shoot this one other way, but let's do the two-handed first. As long as those sights are lined up, I'm going to hit my target. Now, I can shoot this gun any way I want, leaning over this way, that way. As long as my sights are lined up, I'm going to hit the target. Now, you say, well, how far can he go? Well, let's see. Can I shoot this gun upside down? As long as my sights are aligned, same logic applies, right? Let's try. So here we go, upside down, lining my sights up and hitting, lining my sights up again and hitting again. So you can see, as long as your sights are aligned and on the target, you will hit every single time. So that is sight alignment and sight picture.